The Lord has made. I'm going to rejoice and be glad. See, people, I think sometimes we think that happiness is going to fall on us. You know, people tell me, Joel, I'm coming to your night of hope, man. I need you to cheer me up, and I'll do my best. But here's what I've learned. Happiness is a choice that we make each day. You have to make that decision. You know, and I realize, you know, some people are born, you know, we're all born with different personalities. I've been smiling since my smallest baby pictures. I got a big smile on my face. But I'm saying this, that even today, I have to do like you. I have to get up in the morning and we have to decide what kind of day it's going to be. Don't let the day decide for you. You make the decision. This is going to be a good day. Lord, I'm grateful that I'm alive. Find something to be grateful for. See, the older I get, and I'm not very old, but the older I get, I've learned that every day is a gift from God. Yes. Once we live April 7th, 2017, we can never get it back. Can I tell you, life is too short to live it negative, bitter, discouraged, upset, worried about what somebody said. Shake that all off and make the decision, you know what? I'm going to enjoy this day. Yes. See, if you're waiting for everything to be perfect, then you'll never enjoy your life. There'll always be something. Joe, when I get out of college, when my husband starts treating me better, when the Kings win a championship. I think I just made my point. You better be happy right where you are. Have you ever noticed there's always some reason to put off your happiness? Why don't you make a decision right with me tonight? You know what? Everything may not be perfect in my life. Got some areas I need to change in. Got some people not treating me right. But Lord, I thank you. It's another day you have made. I'm going to choose to look at what's right, not what's wrong. It's real simple. And I'll move off of this. When I don't have my notes, I ramble. But it's good so far, right? Anyway, but I'll make it real simple. Don't look at what you don't have. Thank God for what you do have. Amen. Don't think about what's wrong. Thank God for what's right. Don't always look at how far you have to go. Sometimes you need to look back and thank God for how far He's already brought you. Have a grateful attitude. Keep the right perspective. Today is beginning. Start off each day in faith, a grateful attitude. And along with that, the start of the day, I really believe you have to let every day be a new beginning. In other words, forgive the people that hurt you the day before. Right. Forgive your spouse for what he said. Forgive your boss for leaving you out. You cannot drag negative baggage from yesterday into today and expect to live a victorious life. I really believe this is one of the biggest things that hold us back. Because, you know, as long as you're bringing in all kinds of baggage, it's just going to weigh you down. You got to let that go. Somebody may have done you wrong. Here's what I've learned. God will be your vindicator. God will make your wrongs right. God can pay you back better than you can pay yourself back. Why don't you leave that up to God? Quit fighting battles that don't matter. Somebody's talking about you. Big deal. Somebody will always be talking about you. Let it go and move forward. Enjoy the day. Somebody did you wrong. Somebody cut you off in traffic. Probably somebody you're sitting next to. Let it go. Forgive them. Forgive them. Have you noticed sometimes, you know, somebody can do you wrong in traffic going to work and it can ruin your whole morning if you allow it. And what's funny is you don't even know the person. They're somewhere out enjoying their life. We got to learn to let things go. You only have so much emotional energy each day. It takes a lot of emotional energy to hold a grudge, to be mad at somebody, to carry around negative baggage. You need your emotional energy for your dreams, to play with your children when you get home. Quit giving away your power. Stay in that place of peace. See, I remember somebody told me, it was a couple of years ago, this man came up and he was very angry, very bitter, not at me, but at some person that had done him wrong. And I don't mean this to be funny, but the person he was mad at was dead and gone. It was his parents. And he was, you know, he's just letting all that poison get on the inside. And I told him what I'm telling you. I didn't laugh like y'all did, but I told him what I'm telling you. I said, you know what? Let God fight your battles. You can't do anything about it. Those people are already gone. Are you carrying around anything today that's holding you back? You know, you're not poisoning the other person, it's poisoning your own life. Why don't you let it be a new beginning? I said it earlier, God knows how to make your wrongs right. God knows how to vindicate you. Even if you've gone through loss and disappointments, and I know, sometimes this is easier said than done because, not everybody, some of you had negative things, unfair things happen. But listen, God said He would give you beauty for those actions. Yes. In one place it says God will pay you back double for the unfair things that have happened. Remember the story for Joseph? Joseph said, what was meant for my harm, God turned and used to my advantage. Yeah. But here's what I've learned. God wants to give you beauty for ashes. But as long as you hold on to the ashes, you can't receive the beauty. You have to let go of the ashes. Forgive the people that did you wrong. Let it go. God will make your wrongs right. So what did I say? Start every day off in faith, with an attitude of faith. Make the decision what kind of day it's going to be. Number 2, forgive the people that did you wrong. Don't bring negative baggage into today. Last thing, forgive yourself for mistakes that you've made. Sometimes, we can forgive others, but you think, well, Joel, you say something good is in my future, but you don't know what I've done. Man, I wasted 10 years of my life on drugs. I blew my marriage. I didn't raise my children right. You can't do anything about the past, but you can do something about right now. Yeah. You can let today be a new beginning. I said it earlier, God can still get you to where you're supposed to be. No mistake you've made is too much for the mercy of God. But the enemy is called the accuser of the brethren. He'll remind you of every mistake you've made for the last 30 years. He doesn't want you to hear this tonight. He wants to keep you down on yourself, feeling guilty, unworthy. You've got to shake that off. We've all made mistakes. God doesn't use us because we're perfect. He uses us because we're forgiven, because we're redeemed. But if you let the accuser convince you to sit on the sidelines of life, you will miss your destiny. This world won't be what it should have been. Somebody needs what you have. Somebody needs your gifts. Somebody needs your talent. Somebody needs your smile. You got to get back in the game. No mistake you've made has to keep you from your destiny. I think about, the scripture talks about the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. I can understand how He's called the God of Abraham. Abraham was a great man, the father of our faith. I can understand how He's called the God of Isaac. Isaac was extremely obedient, even willing to be sacrificed. But when it says He's the God of Jacob, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Do you remember the story? Jacob was a cheater. He was dishonest. He tricked his brother out of his birthright. He was known for his poor choices. Yet He's called the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. What was God saying? I'm not just the God of perfect people, not just the God of people that have never made a mistake. I'm the God of people that have blown it, the God of people that have failed, the God of people that have had a rough past. What's interesting, later in life, Jacob got on the right path. He started making better decisions. God even changed his name from Jacob, which means deceiver, to Israel, which means prince with God. He could have been known as the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel. His new name, once he was redeemed and restored. That makes more sense to me. But God, on purpose, left it the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob to forever settle it. I'm not just the God of perfect people, I'm the God of imperfect people too. Now, you may have made some mistakes, some poor choices, things you're not proud of. Be encouraged tonight. He's the God of Jacob. He's still your God. Why don't you get back in the game? Too many people are on the sidelines of life, letting the accuser keep them off the field, but let tonight be a new beginning. I said it earlier, God doesn't use us because we're perfect. None of us would be here. He uses ordinary people that have flaws and weaknesses to do extraordinary things. Think about some of the people in the scripture God used. I want to see if I can remember it. It's almost funny. I mentioned Jacob was a cheater. David had an affair. Paul was a murderer. Noah ran from God. Noah got drunk. Jonah ran from God. Miriam was a gossip. Mary was a worrier. Thomas was a doubter. Gideon was insecure. Sarah was impatient. Elijah was moody. Moses stuttered. Zacchaeus was short. Abraham was old. And Lazarus was dead.